And why do I want to find the centers of these circles? Because then we can figure out this vertical distance. And oh my goodness gracious me, look what we have here. Would you look at this? Point, point, point. The distance from each of these points, because this is how circles and circles that are tangent to other work. If this is 3 feet, that is 3 feet. So that means this is all 6 feet. And if this is 3 feet, this segment's 3 feet. So that means from here to here is 6 feet. And we could use the same reasoning for the distance from these 2 points being 6 feet. Whoa, that is amazing. And this is super amazing because if we connect this point to where these two circles are tangent, this is going to help us figure out, how much room we have to work with. And this is now the height of an equilateral triangle. Because if this is 6, use my straight edge to get this out. Look at that. From a bunch of circles, we get an equilateral triangle. That is amazing, people. So let us see. Here's 6. Here's 6 and 6. Wowzer, look at that. That's pretty cool. And if this is 6, that means this is 3. All right, so we know this segment is 3 units. And then this length is 6 units. I started to say the word hypotenuse, and the reason hypotenuse is because this is a right angle. So now we have a leg and a hypotenuse, and we want to figure out this other leg. Ooh, we've got something to work with, people. So now we use Pythagorean theorem to figure out this height here. So let's go ahead and use our brains and do this. I'm going to do it right down here. So 3 squared plus, I'll call this h for the height. 3 squared plus h squared equals 6 squared. So let's see, that's 9. I'm just going to subtract it right away. So we're going to subtract 3 squared, which is 9, so it equals, 6 squared is 36 minus 9. So that tells us h squared is, what's that going to be? I believe that is 27. Yeah, that's right. And then we take the square root of both sides. So then h, well, I was going to do paper change, but we'll just keep it on here. H is equal to this plus or minus the square root of 27. I say plus or minus because if you square a negative, you end up with a positive value. But in terms of our lengths, a negative length of a triangle, in terms of a negative length of a triangle, it doesn't really make sense. So we're gonna try and rewrite this root 27, and we can do that by rewriting this as the square root of 9 times 3. Well, we know the square root of 9 is 3, and then the square root of 3 is going to be that. So then the hypotenuse, or not the hypotenuse, excuse me, the height here is 3 times the square root of 3 units. That's the distance from this point, we'll call P, to this point, we'll call T for tangent. And now you can see that we've got some stuff to work with now. If the radii of these circles are all 3, so this distance is 3, and the distance from T to P is 3 root 3. Now you can use that distance to figure out how many people we can cram in as the room goes further down in this direction. And to the right as well. Okay, what's the joke, Allie?
Is this on the video? Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you call a witch that likes to go to the beach?
Jeez, I don't know, Allie. What do you call a witch that likes to go to the beach?
A sand witch.
Oh,
Fishes in the sand a lot.
there you go. Well played. Good job. Say bye, Allie.
Bow! Bow! Cock-a-doodle-doo! Bye!
So I hope that gives you some help there, people, with some ideas to work with for that problem, the modeling problem. And oh, my hat! As I was drawing, my daughter put this on my head. It's from a game called Headbands, where you try and guess what's on the person's head. Or no, you try and guess what's on your own head. In this case, I'm kind of cheating. Found out I'm a hot dog.
Yeah.
Thanks, Allie. So keep working on that. It's due next Wednesday. Tinker around with it. Email me the questions you have. Get maybe a preliminary.
And I was a sandwich.
Maybe. Wait, hold on. Let me finish my video there, Allie. Lost my train of thought. Email me with questions. If you have an idea, you want to bounce an idea off me or someone else, shoot me an email, shoot a friend an email. Yeah, or just email me. Just to let me know how you're doing, what you're up to. I miss you all. Wish I could see you more. See you in this crazy time. All right, bye.
I have a joke for you.
Oh.